past. Things have gotten a lot busier for us in the studio. Our touring schedule's just blown up.
We got kind of a last minute addition to the Ultra Music Festival lineup during a busy week. We flew over to play there for one day.
They only had one stage left, the smallest stage at the very back of the festival.
Literally nobody in there when we got there, and at our set time 2 people showed up.
On the same set time as all the main acts, as Eric Murillo, Armin van Buuren was on the backstage, Mastercraft or Armin van Helden were on the other stage, Skrillex was on another, and we were all the way in this tiny little stage in the back. We decided to go on because we figured if those 2 people had made their way to the bowels of the festival, that we should at least play for them.
3 records in, I opened my eyes and the room was just completely packed within 20 minutes.
On the 3rd song, the room got so packed that people were spilling out into the field. It was an awesome vibe. Everybody all over the world knows that Miami's famous for supporting house music. The sun's shining, the beach is beautiful, the entire city was packed, and Miami's always a good time.
We flew back to Los Angeles.
This is our home base. We hadn't performed for a long time.
Avalon has been at the pinnacle of electronic music for so long. We always had a monkey on our back that we hadn't kind of done a main set there, you know. It was quite a big deal to us, really.
We love what we do and we're good DJs. Avalon was the best place, we thought, on our return to Los Angeles to prove that. The place was packed beyond capacity. The energy was incredible. And it was just a really fitting way to come back to Los Angeles, this place that's given us so much. It's always nice that the place you consider to be your home shows you such support. Avalon's open till 8 in the morning and we left at like 6 to go and get on an early morning flight and fly to the UK. And
We'd taken a break over there,
gotten a little bit fat.
Gotten a little bit fat.
Which wasn't good because we came straight back to Coachella, which is blazing hot, and mostly everybody's got the shirts off, and since it's so close to Hollywood, everybody's ripped and full of muscles and gorgeous, so we stumble our fat British asses off the plane, both carrying flu,
STDs,
chlamydia,
syphilis, gonorrhea.
So we got off the flight and straight up to the Palm Desert to play our Coachella performances. Our first one was the Oasis Beach Club, and we were supposed to go on at 11:30. By 1 a.m. the cops showed up.
First thing the cops said to us is, "You're not playing a record."
The promoters are screaming at us, the sound tech is screaming at us, they've turned the sound system off, and everybody's mangled, and our manager climbed underneath the stage, turned up the sound system, plugged us back in, and we pressed play to find out that we had one CDJ. And when I turned around to the sound tech and said, you know, brother, I have one CDJ, I only have one turntable to play from, he said, well, just press stop and then click the next record and press play again. And I'm thinking, no, that's not really how DJing works.
The crowd doesn't understand that we only have one turntable.
Every other DJ that day had used laptop.
It's going to be really embarrassing.
Thousands of people stood in a field looking at us, ready to see us do our thing. Between the first and second record, which was a disaster, we managed to locate another CDJ from God knows where, plug it in and get onto 2 decks and play for about 45 minutes. People went from the stage of like frustrated and like hitting us with their authority to nasty to angry, and came out the other end and were just like, nice, like, you know, we're really sorry, but you know, you do have to stop now. This is the end, and there's no going on. So I mean, we got 45 minutes and the crowd was better than ever. The crowd really gave us some support that night. It was a bit rogue, yeah, it was a bit what is the word, guerrilla. It was like a guerrilla DJ mission. But even though it was like that, that was a great setup, that was a great party. And after that we went to the Mist pool party, which was one of the bigger pool parties in the Coachella weekend. Big lineup, like 40 DJs. It seemed to be about 85% women, which was an interesting thing to see. One of the main reasons that we were booked there is because the promoter really loved All Here Now, so it's nice not only to get booked because, you know, our names are growing and our reputations are growing, but also because people like the art that we're putting out now. Lots of bottles being popped and great music, and it was a great time.
And the dark sky, hoping you might come around. I beg another try. Keep my feet back on the ground. Said it'll be alright, even though it really hurts. And if you don't expect too much, keep my feet back on the ground.
Vice in the house.
I can't take off my shirt. I haven't worked out.
I should have taken off mine today. Looking around.
Coachella, baby, we're here.
Good morning.
We're coming to the end of one visa, coming into a new visa. The progression that we've made between those two goalposts and the progression that the United States has made, and the progression that electronic music's made has been, you know, when you take a look at it, pretty impressive. The thing that's worth mentioning now is that what we have now is just a big following, a very loyal crowd, our friends and our fan base, just showing us so much support, and I hope that they know how much it means to us, because I mean they're really as responsible for the whole thing as we are. No matter how hard we work, you know, we couldn't do anything without them.
The guys gave me a bottle of champagne, but I don't drink. But I hear champagne's really good for sunburn, which I'm sure I had on.
Is that true?
No.
I thought that was true. I thought that was like the jellyfish in the piss story.
No.
Is that true?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's only a certain kind of jellyfish, Mark. Seriously.
Alistair tells everybody he's been stung by a jellyfish. Just so
pee on me. I'm kinky.
He's got a golden showers thing going on.
Tell I've got stung in the mouth by a jellyfish.
Jesse.
I got stung in the mouth by a jellyfish. Pee on my tongue.
Stung on the tongue. Stung in the back of the throat by